How often is used to ask the number of times a person does something. For example, how often do you go shopping? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I go shopping every day. Or you can say, I always go shopping on Monday. Or I usually go shopping on Tuesday. Or I go shopping twice a week. There are many ways to describe how often you do something. Here are some more examples. How often do you make dinner? I always make dinner. I never make dinner. How often does she do the dishes? She usually does the dishes twice a day. She rarely does the dishes. Adverbs that show frequency begin with always at 100% and end at never at 0%. Between always and never, you have these words, starting with the most to the least. Usually can be 80%, maybe 90% of the time. Frequently, depending on the situation, could be 60, 70, 80%. Often, sometimes, can be about 50% or less. Often, with the negative, will be a smaller number than sometimes. You can say often do not, often does not, often didn't. You can say usually, do not, did not, doesn't. Rarely is used for a very small number, perhaps 2, 3, 4, or 5%. And never is 0. It's important to consider the position of words like always, usually, sometimes, never. If you have the verb be, as in this example, he is always early, the adverb of frequency comes after the verb be. If you aren't using the verb be, as in this example, the verb come, he always comes early, then use this adverb before the verb. Because if you say he always is early or he comes always early, that's wrong. This has to go here. This has to go here. So again, here you have the subject. Here's the verb be. And then here you can use words like always, never, rarely, sometimes. Here's the subject. Here's the adverb, always, and then the verb, come. You can use other verbs. You can use arrive. He always arrives early. He never arrives early. But it's important to consider the position and that the verb comes after always in this example.